Hello everyone, welcome to HC Talks with Hardhik. So we have Hardhik with us, who is currently 8th in India for 4 into 4 average and is 13th in India for 3 into 3 average, and he is a very fast cuber for both 3 into 3 and 4 into 4. Those are his main events. So welcome Hardhik to HC Talks.
Thanks for having me, Hitesh.
So after a long time, as we are continuing the series of HC Talks, I am more eager to listen to such great cubers and their experience so that I can also gain some experience of how you guys transform from beginners to such a advanced cubers, because obviously I have to get myself also some good rankings. So the basic question that I ask to everybody from the starting is that how did you start cubing? Because we can see that you have participated in a WCA competition from 2019 itself. So from that time and till now, before you participated, I guess you had been practicing for some time because you had some 14 or 15 average in the first competition itself. So how was your journey starting?
It's a very routine story, actually. I just saw someone solving QSQ in the school, and I just picked it up.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
and
yeah, go on.
and the guy whom I saw solving those skips, he was pretty fast back then. He was averaging, I think, 30 seconds when I saw him for the first time. And as I started queuing and I started improving, when I was 40 seconds, he was 20 seconds, like that. He always used to solve twice as fast as me. So my only goal back then was to be as fast as him or faster than him. So that's how it started. And yeah,
Okay. So do
also,
you still know who that guy is, or you have just
yeah,
oh,
I still know who he is.
is he a snail?
No, it's not. It's
So
actually Bhaskar Ritvik.
oh, so is he
He's a
faster?
senior, actually.
Oh, so is he
No,
faster than you or
uh,
slower? For sure slower.
no, right now I'm faster than him.
that's that's what your goal
He got
was.
busy with college, so
Oh.
he didn't have a lot of time to practice.
So yeah, after 2019, like you had attended two competitions, Deccan Cube Open and Hyderabad Cube Open, and your PR average was 13.08 in Hyderabad Cube Open, and directly you jumped up to Cubing Returns Raipur 2022, and in your first round you got a 9.65 average. So I guess that time you went a bit more fast, I guess, but maybe because of nerves and competing after a long time, maybe that's why you messed up.
Yeah,
Because after that when you attended cubing returns Pune, 10 average then 11 average, I'm pretty sure that you would not be very happy with that, correct?
yeah, obviously.
And
I
that
was
too.
expecting to win
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
but
in
I
yeah,
was so nervous that my hands became very cold. I couldn't turn properly.
yeah, the only consistency that you maintained in cubing returns Pune was in the place you came ninth in both the rounds. Yeah, so
Yes.
that was very fun actually. The most surprising part for me for the cuban returns Raipur was like I was just searching for the guy who won the competition, and Aryan Bhaiya came second. I was like wondering who that is. Later on I realized that you were the one who defeated Aryan Bhaiya. So I'm pretty sure that everybody knew Aryan Bhaiya for a long time, and that too, it's Cuban returns Raipur happened in April 2022 only, I guess, as per I remember. So, what was your what to say? What was your experience after defeating and basically winning the competition, being Aryan Bhaiya present there?
So before the competition, all I wanted was just one podium or two if I got lucky. And even Bhargav Narasimhan was there.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Abhijit Godwankar was
Yeah.
there. And I think I came second in, no, I came third in 100, which I was not expecting.
Okay.
Um, and defeating Aryan Chopra felt special actually. I was not expecting at all to win the comp.
Yeah.
So they actually uh, organized it like a relay. So first the fourth
Yeah.
rank
Got it.
guy solved the queue, and then the third, and then the
Yeah.
second and first. So everyone were watching us, and we did one solve at a time, sitting on the same table. There was some pressure on us, but I just thought that if I took this much pressure, I wouldn't perform that well. So
Correct.
I just focused on my solves. I wasn't looking here and there. I didn't even look what he got or what the other guy got.
Huh.
I just did my solves and I just happened to win it.
Yeah.
I would say I got
So
a little lucky. So
yeah, maybe. But again, I always say lucky, like people say that I got some lucky cases and stuff. Huh? My only answer to it is, suppose if that same scramble, if we give it to some beginner, he won't find it lucky. So it is at last we who find the solution, and our solution only makes it lucky, because as you use CFOP, as per my knowledge, and obviously you use CFOP, a person who
yes.
uses RU does not actually will get the lucky case. So the scramble is not actually lucky. We the solution that we apply makes it lucky. So that's again the skill that we have rather than, yeah. Sometimes obviously the start for every different method will have some lucky cases. Maybe a solution which is not looking good for you in CPOP is good for Ru, same vice versa. But again, at last, the solution that we apply, your solution and my solution can be different, and for sure it is different because my efficiency is very bad, especially in algorithms and F12. So that is the difference. Like when you have practiced and you recognize cases, especially people who cancel, like the cancellation thing is very far away from me, especially in 2 into 2, if I will say. And the cancellation thing that I see, that people just casually cancel this algorithm into the next one. I am like, what is happening? I also don't know. Because I use Ortega and somewhat I am averaging 3.5 seconds with it. So that's pretty much fine enough. My 2 into 2 results are bad, according to me. But yeah, fine enough. So my question to you is that I didn't thought that somebody will just come up and be a blast in 4 into 4, and like in Hyderabad Cube Open 2019 you averaged 1 minute 14 seconds was your PR, and your only average in a competition officially. After that in Raipur you got 46, 38, 36. That way you improved, and now it's 31.51, and that's eighth in India.
Yes.
So what was your experience like? Did you purposefully focus on it, and or else by practicing 3 into 3 you did casually? Like I remember what you told, and but that was for, I guess, the main thing, like ambition and AOSU and MGC, those things you told. But how did you
Yeah.
focusly improved on 4 into 4?
I actually wasn't looking to improve on 4 by 4. I was enjoying 4 by 4 at that point of time before Delhi Big Cube Open. And I was just grinding a little bit. I didn't practice 3 by 3 a lot before Delhi Big Cube Open. And I went to the comp. The first two rounds didn't go that well.
Yeah.
I mean, they were not bad actually. They were decent. I was averaging 34, 33 at that
uh,
moment. Um, but before the third round, 5 by 5 happened. And I was so tired, I didn't perform very well. I couldn't focus on the solves. I was feeling very terrible, very tired. And what I did was have some Red Bull, which really came in handy. And it improved my focus. So I was actually in a very good flow state.
okay, so that
And
created
first
a
round, I think I
31.
got a 31. Yeah,
Yeah, 31.51 average. So that's still your
yeah.
PR. And in the first round, you got a 28.85 single. So that's amazing. Hopefully,
Even
you
today, I
break
don't
the.
average 31. I
Oh,
average 35 today.
yeah. Because after that, we are seeing that your results have been 34, 35, 36, like that only. But yeah, with practice, you
Yes,
will surely get faster. And I hope that you break the NR soon, for sure. For
even
some
I
or the
hope the
event.
same.
What do you think that what event you are most likely to beat the NR according to you?
I think I would beat 4 by 4 in our first.
Average.
And after that, yeah, average.
Okay.
I
Okay,
might,
let's.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I might. So, and maybe even 3 by 3. I'm not sure. Maybe
Okay.
after 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, maybe. And that time maybe the world record will be sub 3. It's possible. Maybe. Not sub 3, at least sub 4.
Yeah,
Yeah. So let's see what happens, because the world records are breaking very fast. The best is the calculation maths part does. Huh? Timon breaks it 5.09, he broke it 5.08. Now it's
yeah.
tied. Like literally, what calculation does he do that he exactly comes to so close a mark, and that too he doesn't even lose it. Like it's not like he has lost it by 0.01 seconds. It has never happened according to my
Yeah,
knowledge in the recent times. He has always broken it by point zero and now tied it completely. So that's the thing, that the calculation is a bit too far apart. So my question is like, what do you consider your main event other than three by not like not main event? What event do you like the most in big cubes? Not 4x4 counted.
in big cube. If you consider 4x4 to be a big cube, then 4x4 is
No,
my favorite event.
obviously not.
If not, then I would say 7x7 is good.
Okay, so that was not
I like 7 by
expected.
7 Like
Okay,
I'm slow in 7x7,
that is a different
but I do
thing.
enjoy it.
Like, you're not slow, you're faster than me on 7x7. Your official results are
Really?
faster than me. Yeah, I'm literally very trash at 7x7. I have to actually practice. So that is something that I will do in the
By the way,
foreseen
I don't
future.
practice big cubes. Like I grinded 7x7 for 2 weeks during COVID, and that's all the practice I did.
Thank God you don't do big cubes, unlike Hasnain. He just gets an opportunity to crush me, and he does practice big cubes.
Aspen is very fast.
Yeah, he's insanely fast. He just missed the sub one average on 5x5 by a very
Wow.
close margin. So yeah, that is, he will get it soon, no doubt. Mm. My next question to you is like, what has been your best and worst cubing experience? Both best and worst.
Best experience, I think, winning Delhi Big Cube Open.
Okay.
I was not expecting that at all. Kunal Oak was there,
Yeah.
and it was really great. And the worst, mm, I'll have to think about that. I don't think I had many bad experience. I think Pune returns, right? Cubing
Okay.
returns Pune.
Got it.
Messed up so bad.
Yeah, yeah. That was a different name. Anyways, messing up is a part of being faster, because I have been doing very trash with my events, especially my main events. Other saddest part is when you practice so much and your cube breaks in the morning of the competition, and you are not able to do with that, and you use a cube that you have not touched for 2 months straight. So that's a very bad experience that I have faced in 5x5, that too, my main event. Like, I was easily coming second, like blindly, if you would say, I would have been second. And podium is not a big thing, because at last I podium third. But my average that I had to improve, I wanted a sub 1.5 average. That was possible at that time. But my cube broke for the first solve. I was able to do it because one centerpiece came out. um so while scrambling that time, it didn't came out, so they gave me, I was prepared that it will come out, so I solved it. I got a 104. But after that, when it went to the solving station, the delegates told this is not allowed anymore. So use a different cube. I had bulk for just warm up. That too, why I took walk, which I didn't touch for 2 months. And instead, I could have taken Ausu, WRM, or Diane Neza. At least both are better for me rather than Volk. As of now, it's not set it up. I gave the Volk because I was frustrated, because my MGC was the best one for me, and got almost everything above 110. So, anyways, it doesn't matter. In the next competition soon. So my question is, I am pretty sure that you have not organized a cubing competition yet. So do you plan to organize one?
As of now, I don't plan to organize this.
Okay. Any particular reason behind it?
I don't think I'm capable of that.
Maybe.
Like,
It's not like that actually. Like, I organized my second ever cubing competition. Huh? Overall.
yeah,
So second, third also, like mostly I was in the organizing team, not officially, but yeah, I was a major part of it. And second, third, fourth, everything I am being organizing only, because my main purpose for organizing is, firstly, I will be able to compete, because traveling is not very easy, especially expenses. Mainly, main thing is expenses, because I have to cover up my own expenses, because I think when I am earning from whatever cubing, like teaching, coaching, whatever, if I am earning through it, then I have to spend for the PMCC competition that I attended. All the expenses I bear. So I know what is the feeling of giving so much of expenses, because the expenses are very high from going to West Bengal to Mumbai, because it's two different sides of India. So that's why my purpose was, so many people from West Bengal are there who are queuing and who want to participate, but they are not getting the actual platform, and traveling outside is not very convenient. That's obvious, because people still now don't believe queuing to be a very good source of income, and that too I agree, because cubing, just speed solving is not a very good source of income. Coaching and things are different. I'm not into speed solving morely. So that's why people have to get that feeling that yeah, they can participate in their own state, own city. So that's why I organized, and the response was very good. Like for BCO, 99 participants were there. One unregistered, because of our own organizing team member he was, so he was not able to come. So among the 99 participants, 66 were newcomers and 33 were returners. It's that double. So we were so happy that yeah, 66 new people are getting into WCA competitions, and 30 to 31 were from my school, like the venue itself. So that was a very good feeling.
Uh,
So everybody enjoyed, had fun, and that was, end of the day, that was the main purpose. So my next question is, what do you prefer, learning F12 algorithms or finding it by your own self and getting a bit of logical?
I think getting logical is a better approach, in my opinion, because you get the feeling of achieving something. You
Yeah,
figured it out on your own, and you won't forget it that easily.
correct. And
And
also,
it's more
yeah,
fun.
yeah, actually
Yeah.
more fun, and also it like makes your mind more active, and you can find more cases easily, because learning algorithms is a huge headache. Firstly,
Yes.
78 algorithms for last year is a big headache by its own. And after that, if you want to, like, last layer is actually, you have to learn algorithms. People obviously have the algorithms that we use are funded by people, sometimes maybe computer data also, but yeah, mostly by people. But at the end of the day,
Yes.
that is already perfect. Almost all the algorithms that are for last layer are perfect, and there are many alternative. For the last layer you have to use
Yes.
algorithm, but for the F12 it's not necessary that you have to use algorithms at all. uh, I say that few cases are there which, if you learn algorithms, are better, or at least
Yes.
not learn algorithms that way. Just see what the algorithm is, apply it, and see what it's actually doing. Get it logically
Yes.
fit, then no need to memorize the algorithm. Just recall that what it does, and that's it. That's how actually people can get better in F12 rather than learning algorithm, because algorithms is a huge headache to learn, and that to so many F12 algorithms. So next question is, what are your hobbies other than cubing?
Other than queuing, I watch movies sometimes,
Okay,
and that's all. I don't
like
have any other hobbies.
movies like English, Hindi, and what genre?
I don't watch Hindi movies, but
Okay,
I watch Telugu movies and English
okay,
movies.
okay.
And
What?
also, I used to do some origami.
Oh, that's good. I have hardly heard
Yes.
people doing origami in a long time. Yeah, like I used to do it when our art and craft teacher gave us, and that too I messed up something very bad. That too when I was very small. Now also I am not too old. uh, People will start commenting, old Hitesh, old Hitesh. I am not
Yeah.
like Uncle Ting man. I'm boy Hitesh. So yeah, so what event do you plan? Like, I'm pretty sure you have not competed in all 17 official events. What event do you
Yes.
think is the hardest to learn in all the events? I guess you can remove BLD as of now, like the big cubes BLD you can remove. Huh?
Okay.
Like 11 events are there. Like 11 puzzles are there basically. Among them, then
Mm.
OH, 3 into 3 BLD, then multi blind, those are there. But 11 events are there. So, what do you think is the most difficult one?
The most, like for a newcomer, the most difficult one is his first puzzle, of course,
Not a
because
newcomer.
after that, everything else becomes easy.
Yeah,
Like not
that's for
easy, I'd
sure.
say,
Yeah, like
but
you are
slightly
more
tough.
logical. Yeah, the logic
Yes.
is we did, like before we started, we didn't knew that how can we solve it, and we would think it's a
Yeah.
magic. But now we know that it's basically some formulas, like as we solve linear equation in maths, it has some formulas, different sums are there. We put a formula and yeah, it goes and gets solved. Same is with cubing, different cases are there. uh, at last we have to find out what case is it, and we will apply the algorithms and it gets solved. Now this was from a BHT student, a maths sample. So that's a different thing. So now, like for you, what has been the most difficult event?
For me, I would say 4 by 4
Okay.
because yeah, I learned 3 by 3 before, and after that, when I tried to learn 4 by 4, I was
It
not
was
able to understand properly.
correct.
But actually, I learned 5 by 5 before learning 4 by 4. My grandfather taught me.
Okay, so like I have heard this thing from some or the other people before also, like some random student or something like that. But I thought, like, what is this happening? Like people know 5 by 5, but how they don't know 4 by 4? So now I think that I should have learned 5 by 5 before, so that I would have been faster than you or equally faster than you. Sad luck, bad luck. Anyways, my next question to you is like, what do you think the future of cubing, especially in India?
Mhm. I should actually think about this. I never really thought about it. But as a hobby, it's a very good event, I would say.
Okay, so do you think that it can be a full-time job in the future, not in the foreseen future, but somewhat like 5 to 10 years later?
Yeah, I think it could be because there are many coaches coming up, like
Yeah.
you and Kunalok, Arun Chabra. Like everyone who's
Yeah.
into cubing did somewhat of a coaching.
Yeah, because main thing
So,
is, yeah, because the thing that I feel is there is a lack of teachers as well. And see, basically, if we don't find anybody who can teach us, huh, our logic is like YouTube and stuff. I make YouTube channel, this is also going to be in YouTube itself. But I truly believe that in YouTube the videos are purposely made small, because the time in which we are living now is basically where people like small videos. They don't have patience to watch long videos. So like I have seen tutorials with 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and learn the entire cube. No doubt it can properly teach us what are the steps, but some special cases which are there that cannot be taught. A few doubts, like mainly the doubts thing, cannot be cleared in a YouTube video, because if like
yes,
for my channel I mostly reply all the comments, as of now. But for a channel which is very big like JPUM and stuff, if a person is asking a doubt, it's not necessary that the person, the YouTube channel holder, will reply it, because it's not possible to reply so many comments as a whole, thousands and thousands of
yes,
comments, and it's not necessary your comment will get replied. So a coach will guide you according to your issues, and that will be much more beneficial than you. Obviously it will be charged, no doubt, but that charge that you give will be worth it, and the benefits are a lot. And at least you will get in a
yes,
limelight among your friends that yeah, I can solve the whiskey. Yeah, that's how people can do. So
yes.
I don't have more of questions. For a change, do you want to ask me any question, so that I feel
Yeah,
something like a celebrity? Yeah.
okay. When did you start cubing and how did you start cubing?
Okay, so this is fun. So actually, I started in 2019. Like I was in my piano teacher's studio. Basically, I was learning, having my classes. I saw Rubik's cube and I asked, "Sir, do you know how to solve it?" He told, "Yes." So I just casually asked, Can you teach me?" So he told, "Okay." I got the 20 rupees Rubik's cube, and that got into pieces from the very first moment itself. So I got a good one later on. I learned it quickly itself. Practiced it, got some tips by my own self practicing. Then at last, like the craze got over. I got into cubing, learned 2 into 2, had mirror cube. I solved pyramids by my own. So that was fun. Later on, I just kept it and forgot. And in February 2021, like actually, I started cubing in February 2021, because that's what I will say actually. I was just cleaning my cupboard. I saw my Rubik's cube. I got into it and I just realized that I forgot the entire thing out. So I just saw some tutorials, saw some videos, learned it back. then improved, and yeah, that was how I have got into cubing. Like COVID was there, just cube I saw in my cupboard and got into cubing, and now, like in Hindi we say na, बस नींव रखी और कारवा बनता गया something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, caving has been fun actually, because the community, especially like more than cubing, the community is more fun. Like we are having the interaction. I We are having the interaction face to face, maybe virtual, but for the first time. We have been just
Yeah.
testing through Instagram and WhatsApp also in the group itself. So that has been fun. I have got a lot of tips from you. We have discussed a lot of things. So that has been fun, and that is what the community is all about. So one challenge for you I have. Let's start this from your own episode of
Okay.
XT Thoughts. Do you have a 3 by 3 near you?
Yes.
Okay. So what hand do you use for OH?
Right, left hand.
Okay. So now you will solve a 3 by 3 with your right hand only.
Okay.
Just if possible, just lower down your camera a bit.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah. Just scramble it up. Then I will start the timer and let's see.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah. Fine enough. Fine enough.
fine. Okay.
Yeah. We
Let me
can
scramble
scramble
it.
it up. So this is the fun part that I am trying to add to my XG Talks. Like not always this challenge will be there, or else the guest in the future episodes will just practice with the alternative hand, or else tell me that they use their right hand while they use their left hand. So that I tell them to change.
Do this. It'll be more fun.
Huh. That would happen actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So your inspection starts now.
Okay. Ready?
Start. Okay.
I messed up.
That's what I wanted.
Uh,
Okay. Looks good. Okay. PLL.
wait, uh,
Okay. 44.24. That's fast.
not bad.
Yeah, actually not bad. So yeah, like I was pretty sure that you will mess up, especially in the last layer, and that happened. So that was fun actually. So yeah,
Mhm.
I guess that will be all for today. So what was your experience in HC Talks today? Not
I had
necessarily you
fun.
have to say that you had fun. It was very good. Just a true experience.
Truly, yeah. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah.
We talked for the first time, so
Yeah,
it was a good
obviously.
experience.
Yeah, before we just had in test, and maybe we meet in person soon in some competitions. Maybe I guess
Yes.
I would travel that far, or far from West Bengal for nationals mostly, or else Guwahati and stuff maximum. Not too much of planning because boards is next year. That hurts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had fun talking to you as well, and hope the people who are watching enjoyed. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to, if you liked it. 15 subscribers left for 500. So yeah, let's see what happens. So let can we complete it in this year? Let's see. So bye for now. Meet in the next video episode, whatever. So bye.